Hey GraceBridge friends, we're back at it again here online, and we wanted to tell you a little bit about what's been going on behind the scenes. As you can see here behind me, we have a group of volunteers today that have been packing one of our food boxes. The food is the core of what we do at GraceBridge. We want to make sure that every family has a box of food and that their bellies are filled and that their kids are taken well care of through our food pantry. And so at the core of what we do will always be our food pantry. And so today I wanted to show you a little bit about how we go about packing our food boxes. So follow me this way. You can see here we got volunteers that have come in and they've registered through our Vomo system, which is an app that you download, and you can download that app, sign up, and you can find GraceBridge and see all of our volunteer opportunities coming up. We are back. We are glad to have our volunteers back. We can't do this without you, so please go out there, download Vomo. That is V-O-M-O. I'll try to put a link in the caption below so that you can find us on Vomo, which is a volunteer mobilization app that we use. And so come this way with me. I'm gonna let Hunter get a good pan here of all the different food. You can see we're still following the social distancing protocols as well as using a mask, and these food boxes will sit for 3 days before they go out. So we're not gloved up at the moment, but these will sit for 3 days and they'll be ready to go when family needs them. So we're gonna start down here at this end and check that out. All right, before I show you a little bit more about what's going into our food boxes, I wanted you guys to meet Brandon Ho. Brandon is one of our team members. He facilitates all of our volunteer opportunities as it surrounds our food distributions. He coordinates our food distributions, as well as he also works with our operations team throughout the week in doing donations, pickups, and drop-offs, right? And so we've been, and needs lists, that's right, because as families come into GraceBridge, if they have a need that goes beyond food and personal care, we take that list and then we'll as we get donations in, we match that need and the items we have and take care of that need, right? Yeah, beds, furniture, so that's it. So Brandon, tell me what you guys were doing here today. So how many boxes have we packed, that kind of thing?
So after today, we'll have about 150 food boxes created for our families this upcoming either Wednesday or even the weeks ahead for all the food that's supposed to be handed out for our families and our participants.
Awesome. So we've been having about 10 or 15 volunteers come in at different shifts. Since we opened back up to volunteers. They've been completing somewhere between 150 and 200 boxes of food. And then we were doing about the same amount on the personal care as well too?
Same amount on the personal care. So if we did a weekly average, it's about 300, maybe 350 boxes created every single week, which is what we want.
Right, yeah, and then we're working weeks in advance right now. Your faithful giving, as well as the donations of food that have been coming in from partner churches, businesses that have been collecting food, kids and families who've been walking around their neighborhood just knocking on doors for food for GraceBridge. We can't say thank you enough for that. The list of items that we need are going to be posted in this link as well too, along with we still have our Amazon wish list. And here, check this out. Even if Amazon says it's on a 2-week out deal, go ahead and order it if you feel like that, because in 2 weeks we're going to need it just like we need it right now. And so Brandon's been leading point on that. We've had some faithful volunteers who've been helping us, and then these food boxes are prepared, prayed over, and ready to go to families in need. And they're also doing the same thing with our partner locations. I'm so excited to call Becky this week and let her know we got plenty of food. So one family gets 2 food boxes a month and 1 personal care box, and that pretty much takes care of their family for the month, along with the frozen meat, the bread and pastries, produce. Yep, and then our gardens are starting to kick up. I saw that Carmen and our gardens have some of the biggest onions you've ever seen. And you know what? You put some onion on a burger, put some onion in a chicken, chop up some onion in your tuna fish. It goes a long way, and it's a gift that keeps on giving. And so I hope the next time you see Brandon, you'll thank him for all of his hard work and his faithfulness. And it's a privilege getting to do ministry and love on people together, man. It's good stuff. All right, bingo. All right, so here we go. All right, so I just want to show you a couple of things that we have going on in our food boxes. A staple is right here, which Elevate Healthcare collects 4,000 jars of peanut butter for us a year. So we have tons of peanut butter. In fact, right now when you go to our needs list or you go to our Amazon wish list, we don't have peanut butter on there because we've got a lot of this peanut butter right here. And this is the good stuff too. This is the natural peanut butter. And then we also do a can of pasta sauce, and then we provide the pasta as well too. So we are absolutely making sure that families have meals that can be made. So they get fresh bread from us, and they get peanut butter, and that goes a long way, as well as so does this pasta sauce. So there's more than enough here for at least a couple of servings. We also try to do soups, because soups are super easy to pop the can open, put them in a bowl, microwave them, and kids can do this at home, and that's a complete meal as well. In fact, this says it has 2.5 servings in it, and so when we talk about each one of our boxes having 56 caloric count meals in it, that's part of it. Is a 200 calorie count meal. It'll take you a long way throughout the day, and so we try to do soup. We also try to always include peaches and some sort of fruit. This is actually applesauce, and then I noticed here I said peaches because, and that's crushed pineapple. So we always try to include fruit, beans, carrots, just some basic vegetables that everybody can use. We try not to put anything in our food boxes that a family just like mine or yours wouldn't want to eat. I mean, we want to make sure that the food that goes out here has a good balance of nutrition, flavor, and it's food that we would all want to consume. And so your donations make the difference. And I just wanted to give you a glimpse into what's been happening behind the scenes here as we continue to prepare to serve families throughout the rest of 2020. Thank you, and God bless you. Hey Grace Bridge friends, we wanted to bring you back over here to the distribution center because yesterday we were spending time with you showing you how we're packing all of our food boxes and getting ready for these drive-through distributions. You can see people are coming in right behind me here to receive their food today. And you've got volunteers here now, so welcome back our volunteers. We're gonna remain doing our drive-through distributions as we transition back to Saturdays. So the first Saturday in June, we'll go back to the first and third Saturday of every month, and we want volunteers. We have to have volunteers here to help. Be looking on our website and on our email distribution list for volunteers. Go and look us up on the VOMO app so that you can get all the details on how to sign up to be a volunteer at our distributions. But today, the families that are coming through, they're receiving a food box, a personal care box, produce from our local grocery stores that have been donated, frozen meat, fresh bread from Pepperidge Farms, and they are receiving an opportunity to pray with someone right here in person using all the safety gear so that we can get back to interacting with our families and building meaningful relationships where we long and hope to see change take place, and where people realize that at Grace Bridge, hope is always served right here. Thank you, and I hope to volunteer with you soon in the days ahead. Thank you for tuning in to our Grace Bridge YouTube channel. Click the subscribe button, check out our links in the comment below, leave us a comment, and join us as a partner on this journey. Thanks, and God bless.